What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are here for episode 24 of our Madden 26 Vegas Raiders franchise mode. Last episode, we kicked off the year 3 where we go 4-0. It was perfect. Our team is looking absolutely terrifying. We got a hell of an opponent week 5. It's the Carolina Panthers. Only have one loss on the record, and for an 84 overall team, they are punching well above their weight class. They're a top 5 offense, top 5 rushing offense with a top 5 defense. For this to be a road game, certainly going to be our biggest, let's see how good we really are. Our 4-0 start was against really 4 teams that we expected to win. Not necessarily cupcake teams. So we beat the Denver Broncos in there, 21-14. It was a one-score game. We couldn't really blow out the Houston Texans, but they were 4 games I expected to win. I'm looking at this schedule. We have Carolina. Tampa Bay is always difficult. Week 7, we have the Baltimore Ravens as well. So we are very much going to push our potential to maybe go on and start considering, can we go undefeated like we did last year? We got about 10 games last year, and then maybe it just correlated with the wear and tear catching up to our team, but we went on a substantial hot start last season as well, and we're going to try to look to repeat that here this season. We're coming off a player of the week performance for Maxx Crosby, who had a hat trick of sacks as well as an interception, an excellent user perfect timing pick interception, because that is just how good Maxx Crosby is. He can do everything. He can rush the quarterback, he can drop back into coverage and mark tight ends, mark running backs out of the backfield. He is so freaking good, and I need him to dominate here today. Now, we're at a spot where you make, look, Kyle Clary's been unreal. We are currently just barely leading the league in yards. I think we're 3rd in touchdowns. But you may say, based off of the offensive pace we've set in years past, very surprising to not see Ashton Jeanty up there with the top rushers. Very surprising to see Thornton not up there with the top receivers. And that's because overall our offense has been good, but certainly hasn't been great. Certainly hasn't been elite. It has been our defense. Our defense, this is the most shocking thing. I've showed you guys the sliders too. We haven't really done much to make this stark contrast between last year's defense, which really maybe expand beyond last. Every year that we have done part of this rebuild, our defense has been, if not the worst, bottom 3 in the league. And the fact that our defense might be the best in the league. Our pass rush is on point. Derek Hall got 6 sacks. Maxx Crosby coming off a player of the week with 5 sacks. We're getting sacks from nose tackles, which is, somewhat uncommon. We're making a lot of plays in the backfield. We went out and got this absolute maniac, Seth Thigpen, in the first round, the linebacker, Wisconsin. He's been an absolute game changer. Our turnovers in the secondary, 2 picks Levy, 2 picks Porter, 2 picks Nails. We got a single for Max, single for Thigpen, a single for... those are usually our interception numbers at the end of a season, not through the first month. So our defense has been playing on another level. And if we could keep playing defense like this, and our offense can crank it up just a little bit to where we were in years past, I already saw some comments on the last video. We might be having to bust out the face paint because we could have a Super Bowl stream. Because this team, unless, knock on wood, injuries might be the only thing that stops our Raider team this year. I'll get some of our greatest hits. I do think we found a pretty good balance by updating and upgrading and making it a little bit more challenging with the play call cooldowns. You only want to play twice in a game. Oh, wow. That's all on the offensive line. We had enough time. We had how many steamboats there? How blessed are we with those steamboats? This could be interesting. Oh, my God. Safety linebacker. Jeanty is not, we in the offseason we went through, and you guys helped me kind of build Ashton Jeanty with the superstar ability as an X factor. We definitely made him more of a power back, which makes sense because of his lack of elite athleticism. But for the first 2 years of this whole series, we dumped a considerable amount of points in Ashton Jeanty as a receiving back, and he is a matchup nightmare against safeties and linebackers. Oh man, this guy, is that the same guy? Also needs to be worth noting, obviously, no more Bryce Young in Carolina. They decided that was not going to work for them anymore. And they got themselves a absolute stud under center. T-Mac, I mean, that's a tough matchup anyway. Probably one of the best jump ball playmakers in the league. But holy shit, that was easy. Now, I want to say this because every time you say it, you never know. It might always subliminally pick up the pace a little. We've yet to throw a pick with Kyle Clary. And definitely far gone from, like, we're not playing conservative. We're not just taking... I think a big part is the fact that we've upped the fact that you can only run a play twice and then you can't run it for the rest of the game. So we can't just spam meshes and screens to pad his stats as far as lack of interceptions. But we'll throw that little nugget of information out here and what looks like it's going to be a hell of a game. No picks. We've been perfect. But all momentum with Carolina. Punt. We got great field position off that punt. Midfield. J-Mo. It's just, you know, I like J.C. Horn. Probably one of my favorite corners in Madden. He's older now. He's probably going to be pushing 30. You ain't keeping up with Jameson Williams like that. This honestly just quickly to Howard. Looks like he's going to be matched up against a linebacker. Got him. Easy read, easy matchup. Oh! That probably should have been a pick. So that's 8. Oh, you can't. I'm going to take that one every day of the week. You gotta keep the safety there. Don't tempt me. I already have too much temptation to do that too many times because I've built this offense for that to work. Yeah, right. Think Pin pops him. That might be, I don't know, second or third TFL the first half. And who would have thought? A linebacker in the first round. Something that is very faux pas in today's NFL. I think that's very fair to say that's been the catalyst of our defense. Kind of turning things around here. I say all that and yeah, kind of fucked that one up. I mean, good. No, man, we need a challenge. Carolina's legit. Good news for us as we get a opportunity to get more points for halftime. Carolina does get the ball to start the second half. Kyle Clary's in his X Factor. What a block! Let's go! What a pancake by Rodgers. Let's make this one count. This is the last time we're going to be able to call this play. I love it to get to Brock Bowers. From there. All right, let's go this one. Mountain slot cross and Mitch Howard in motion. See if we can get it matched up against a linebacker. 3rd and goal. Oh. Let's take the points. All right, we got ourselves a 3rd and 12. Defense did their job offensively. Do not want to sputter here to start the second half. I knew I was going to jinx it. Just had to say we have yet to throw an interception. You know what? I guarantee there's just something in my dumb old man brain. There's like, oh, Ashton Jeanty X Factor. Throw it to the X Factor guy regardless.
Here we go.
Bring the heat. Blitz. 3rd and 2. Defense has been the strength of this team all year. Bend not break on the terrible interception thrown. And it's Stingpin! Oh, who's hurt? Oh, no, Bowden's hurt. Down, holding his ankle. But the defense does an outstanding job holding them to 3. Over the linebacker. It's all about now getting Kyle Clary back into a rhythm. Close. You wonder if I didn't throw that pick, would there be enough confidence for that to come down with a completion? Yeah, we'll take the points. Third and 9. We're going to dial off the heat. Shout out Jim Johnson. Eagles defense. Actually, what I'm going to do with Thigpen is... Push it off! My car fixed. Old man's a mechanic. And, yeah, I'm going to throw that one on him. Gotta have the phone handy. We'll keep it live. I'm keeping that excuse in there. Probably gonna happen 5 more times here today. We still got our lead. Let's execute. Go that middle. The last time actually we can run that play, but gets us across midfield. Yeah, wide open. Brock, he's the ultimate cheat code. I think of everybody. Obviously, Dante Thornton, height, weight, speed. But, like, if you watch on every play, regardless of who I'm targeting, Brock Bowers is almost always open. Boom, Deion Winters. Foot race, and he is in. Winters is coming. What a response. Every play blitz. That's when you got a dual threat quarterback. Someone will get there. They bounce to the outside. I mean, Chuba's a beast. He'll make plays like that. Damn. Okay. T-Mac, he's been unstoppable. We got dots! Oh, let's go! It is so, I mean, knowing that I have the mulligan, like that, it's impossible to get picked off. You might as well. And there, I mean, we're going to be pushing. Definitely that puts us over 4 Bills passing. What a throw. An absolute cannon where only our guy has the athleticism to get there. And again, how about you stop putting a safety on Dante Thornton? Okay. I mean, all or nothing. Blake had it. That was a TFL. Till it wasn't. Let's hope we get a review there. Feel like my arm was coming forward. Nope. All right, cool. Cool. Bend don't break, boys. Bail me out again. Psych. Or don't. Hey, probably the second best thing that can happen. Let them score quickly so we have enough time to run our offense. Let's go. I mean, let's go verticals and hope they try to press man us somewhere. That looks like, okay. Brock Bowers, probably. Let's go. Who else? You still get a first down. We'll let the clock run. Let's go winners, let's go winners, let's go winners. Or just... You don't know how bad I want to go undefeated. Might make it a little boring. You know, we win every single game near the end. I want that. This team's good enough to be an undefeated team. Oh, come on. Come the fuck on. All right, I mean, hey, it's not a gimme. I got one play. That's all I need. I want them to think, oh, they're gonna go tight end or something. No, we're gonna attack speed. 4 seconds. Don't want this going overtime on the road. See you next week. See, get me the fuck out of here. No safeties. Final play. That is coaching malpractice by the Carolina Panthers defensive coordinator. Absolutely selling out a once-in-a-season offensive performance. I can't, you know, there should be no one named number 29 should not be tasked with the responsibility of dealing with a 6'5" cheat code. They left too much time. Oh my God. Look at that. Kyle Clary I was going to say, there's going to be can I get a difficulty check? Kyle Clary ties the NFL 7-touchdown record here today. Jeanty went over 100. We got 248 and a hat trick from Dante Thornton. 96 and a touchdown from Big Mitch. 83 and a touchdown from Brock Bowers. Jeanty in the end zone. Winters is coming in the end zone. Not a great showing defensively. Needs to be said. Our top 5 ratings defense, that's going to be shot after this week, I think. But Thigpen continues to be an absolute game changer for us at linebacker. And what a fucking win. And that's how good of a game it was. Both quarterbacks getting player of the week. I mean, we can beat anybody, but it doesn't get much easier. We get the Bucs on the road in Monday night primetime here in Week 6. They are 4-1, and they have a very good defense. Well, we're going to test that. You think you have a good defense, come play the Raiders. We'll see how good that defense really is. And for us, I mean, our ratings don't take that much of a hit on the defensive side of the ball, so it's not the end of the world. All right, opening drive here on the road. Big matchup. Another test. Another good challenge. 3rd and 1. Oh, you're going to put a linebacker on maybe the best slot wide receiver in... Okay, just set him... They won't put a linebacker on Mitch. I mean, be my guest. That great throw, too. Like it came that wobbler under pressure. But as soon as that catches me, that's a touchdown. One of the best defense in the league, my ass. All right, here we go. I mean, the good news, now we're getting back in, locked in. Bowden did not have a significant injury, just kind of ended the game. And Pyramid comes on the linebacker blitz, able to bring down Baker Mayfield. And at least that's kind of been the difference. Last week was obviously kind of dog shit for the defense. But this year, we've been able to get that great bend, not break. We might give up the occasional missed tackle. They get 50 yards, 60 yards. But we can usually protect our end zone pretty well. 3rd and goal. They need 16. Oh, drop! They don't have Mike Evans anymore. That is a bad drop. And they're going to settle for a field goal. And right in the face of a blitz. Nice pass to Cade Otton. I mean, even when you go down Mike Evans, the way that the Bucs are built, they still have Chris Godwin. Emeka Egbuka certainly in the discussion IRL right now for Offensive Rookie of the Year. It's what's probably him and Scadaboo. You got Bucky Irvin still. You got old man, experienced Baker Mayfield. And top it off, the strength of this Bucs team at 4-1 is their defense. This is a tricky opponent, man. Back-to-back weeks. Running through the NFC South. They got some good teams. And he's still got enough juice to run away. Thigpen brings him down, but not a sack. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. And they're probably in go-for-it territory. They only get a couple yards here, and they're still short. So we'll Thigpen try to patrol. Try to stay with Egbuka. There we go. I mean, that's the positive of having safeties and play linebacker. Nearly as good as it has. Maybe go inside. Maybe that's what we need. We need to go inside and stop trying to get right to the touchline. Gives us manageable 3rd and 2. Try to get this off for the end of the first quarter. I'll tell you, I won't take the cheese there. Probably should have fucking took the cheese. Oh, that would have been that's easy touchdown, man. That's what the Jamel Dean on him. There's their one present we'll give them. And it's another. I think it might be his 3rd TFL of the first half for Thigpen. Oh, Kirkland. Big time sack. That means that's gonna fire up his X factor, and we got him 3rd and a mile. Good job, boys. Just make a couple guys miss. That's all you gotta do. Break a couple ankles. We don't need much. I won't be greedy. Get us maybe 5 more yards. That's a field goal attempt. Empty? Nothing there, man. Yeah, that's gonna piss me off. I think if we didn't have the outrageous win over the Panthers, I would have I had guilt about audibling to a streak when they're giving that man. Because I mean, we have probably about a 90% chance that would have hit for a touchdown. I can't, fuck it. I want to go undefeated. Teams play dumb. I gotta punish them. No more. No, I won't show mercy no more. No mercy. WWF style. Diggity dog. That's how we got to run play calling. All right. We're losing. I haven't said that, but I don't think we've been losing at all at any point this year. Till now. Monday night on the road in Tampa. Hell of a drive by Baker Mayfield. All right, Tampa Bay with a chance at a 2-1. Scored right at the end of the first half. Get the ball to start the second half. We got them at 3rd and 10. Trying to get a 3-and-out. Push the freaking center right in the back. Oh, hey, there we go. The 3rd down. I mean, we are in long field goal range. But I think we can get Mitch here against a linebacker. O-line hold up. Third and 4. Let's go Thigpen right on Bucky Irving. Oh, that's going to push him out of field goal range, maybe. Let's go, Nails. It's going to be a long one. Who's their kicker? Seibert? I think he's going to miss this. Let's go. Should have audible. Again, another chance we probably could have just sent Dante Thornton deep. Style some heat, man. 3rd and 5. Haven't been able to find a way to naturally get pressure, so now let's start bringing these goddamn linebackers. What? Was that what I did? Baker Mayfield sack, fumble, and his tackle caught it? Maxx Crosby. How is that legal? Come on, boys. We just got to get in field goal range. It's not that hard. We average 40 points a game. Let's see. That was a bait. I feel like if I threw that to Thornton, that safety Winfield was going to go get it. Smart play. Check it down. Keep the drive alive. Dude, we are just not winning the line of scrimmage. And now we're at a spot I'm running plays that I never run because I got all my cooldowns on. There's like 3 screens, can't even run. Oh, I just hate it. Do it yourself. Oh, don't get hit. This is where we've been all game. We've been in 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, and we haven't been able to get something easy. I'm going to look here at Williams, J-Mo. Nothing. Of course he doesn't get. Let's go for it. Come on, coach. House rules. Let me go for it. Fullback dive. The Shermanator is coming out. Need about 10 yards to get this into like field goal range. Shermanator. No! Oh, we need Baker Mayfield still has the occasional just absolute brain fart. See the Bucks versus Eagles game IRL this year. Fumble! Thigpen! Give him Defensive Rookie of the Year. I want to make sure that was him on the replay. Contreras, the other rookie, recovers it. I can't tell if that was Chin or Thigpen. It looked like Thigpen. I was usering him. Let's go. Still doesn't matter. Can't run the fucking football. We're gonna have to, win it on the arm of the QB here. Worst part, man, again, a lot of our good plays. We've already used them up. Can't call them. Just getting a few. I'll nickel and dime. Just at least let me tie this up. Try to get this to Howard. Maybe even J-Mo at the sticks. J-Mo. There we go. We have one mesh play I think we can call left. We got to make this count. Something to Brock Bowers. Something to Mitch. Oh, get out of bounds. Save the clock. Mitch again. So we have the field goal. We're playing with that now. It's obviously, I think with our record, we can be aggressive here. Try and go get... Stop it quick! Oh my God, there's no one out there! Brock. Clock's going. It's fine. I'm out. Get shot or two to the end zone. Coach wants to run it. Nope. No, thank you. Look, can't run any of these plays. Okay, we can go. Ooh, we do actually still have a mesh. Let's go dig option here. That's like perfect depth to get into the end zone. At this point, just take the points. 41-yarder to tie this thing up. No blocks, no shenanigans. Great. Well, let's see. This is what to see. I got a superstar kicker with pretty much every ability going. You can't get iced. Oh, it's so sick. All right, well, I mean, it's not overtime, but it's probably going overtime. Kudos to the Bucs defense. They've been an absolute pain in the ass. But also shout out to our defense keeping us in this one. Time football. We got some free football coming to everybody. Staying up. Apologies to East Coast fans at this point. Probably after midnight. Kyle Clary. Look, Thigpen already as a rookie. We go tails never fails. It's fucking... What? Okay, that's another dumb thing. What are the overtime rules nowadays? Both teams get the ball? Right? Like, even if they score a touchdown, both teams get the ball. Perfect season on the line. Overtime against the Bucs. Love it. Makes you feel alive. No. Get up here. Fuck, man. This would have been a perfect time to call a Maxx Crosby stunt. We'll user him instead. Oh. Go. It's over, man. Dunzo. I got him at 3rd and 7. Let's see. Guys getting... We're going to win. We are going to win this game right now. 1, 2, 3. Boom! See you next time. Thank you. Absolute idiots, man. There's one guy. There is one guy in the NFL. It's over. Get it? 2 minutes, you can't score 10 points. If you're going to hold us to 10, you can't also score 10. We're not losing. I am not fucking losing this year. That is the punishment this league gets for the nonsense of us losing in the AFC Championship game to the Buffalo Bills. Kyle Clary. Kind of figured out a little bit. Still 85% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Run game ran into a goddamn wall all game long. 1.8 yard per carry. But we got Mitch Howard. They just thought, yeah, we can cover him with a linebacker. Nope. No, you can't. Defensively, Maxx Crosby, Kirkland, Pearman. Look at the TFLs. 10 tackles, 3 TFLs for Thigpen. He's a monster. We're not losing. Gauntlet, baby, continues. They're pissed off. They have a higher rated defense than us, but 3-3 for the Baltimore Ravens is certainly a little well. But they got Lamar Jackson, top 10 offense, top 5 rushing offense, top 5 rushing defense. This is the stretch right now. Like, if we're going to lose this year, it should probably happen between one of these 3 games. Back at home, no more road dogs. Let's get to 7-0. Over the drive for there's no weakness. I'm getting PB. Everybody in my secondary can get consistent PBUs. Come on. That's 25. He's still running, especially Roquan Smith going in coverage against Dante Thornton. That is a perfect mismatch for us. 3rd and 15. See what we can get out of this. Nothing. Oh, wait. Not even there no more. I remember we played the Ravens last year, and I think they beat us. The team that's kind of had our number. So remember, I was like, oh, they don't have Derrick Henry anymore, and obviously we stole Keaton Mitchell. And, hey, wasn't this guy at running back? He had a bunch of yards. 3rd and 5, trying to get our second 3 and out on Lamar Jackson in the quarter. Yep, okay, great, cool. Oh, really? We have no speed to... Okay. Embarrassing. Very embarrassing pursuit. Right here, winners. Keep the drive going. To run the football. Look at that at the very bottom. 455 rushing for Jeanty in 6 games. That's like insanely low by his standards. I know in real life, man, I'm watching literally teams. I've never seen teams play the run as hard as they are right now against the Eagles, trying to slow down Saquon Barkley. So to open things up. All right, and of course, Thornton just drops the ball now. Take the points. Oh, of course, just an injury to the right tackle. Sick. There we go. Mad Max. Very difficult to sack Lamar Jackson. Honestly, I don't know if we didn't do that diving tackle, we'd get him. Looked like he was getting ready to take off there. But we got him where we needed to, and that brings up 2nd and long. I will say, Pyramid at linebacker's kind of been in and out of the lineup a little bit. That's where, you know, the free agent signing, QB Smith. Undersized, but we could play him in that nickel kind of linebacker role. Fuck. Oh. Bend, don't break. We get them to, you know, settle for 3 here for how bad our offense has been. And that's just the worst tackle angle of all time. Gotta punish them. They gave us too much time. We have to get something before the end of half. Look at this. And okay. Takes one full second to react. There we go. Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers right in the middle of the field. Goal to go. What a drive. Only perfect drive we need. Down 14. Still got some meshes we can call. Kyle Clark's X factor and able to be very aggressive on this throw. Got it. Don't get it yet. But we will soon have it. Run this. Doesn't work. We'll go C4 special. Doesn't work. Might need to veto the house rule. But we don't even need it. Blocking on point. And the Raiders get a little bit of a pulse to end the first half. 3rd and 10. I'd hate to admit it, man. I do think the play call cooldown limit. I mean, we're still undefeated, but maybe the right kind of challenge. That was a good game changer to kind of up the difficulty here because I'm running a lot more plays we don't usually run. Oh, man. Hell, he backed them right up. We get a safety. Go! Put that right to Brian. There you go. Yeah. Baltimore had a chance. You get up 17-0. You got to beat us. You got to, you know, go for 2. Yeah, screen could work. Haven't ran one yet all day. Could take him by surprise. Still, great turn of events. Got him in a 3rd and 7. Decent drive. We're going to put a spy with QB Smith on Lamar Jackson. We're not going to blitz with Thigpen. I'm just going to protect the sticks a little bit. And there we go. There's Kirkland. X Factor enabled. Big time sack by the nose tackle. All momentum with the Raiders now. We got ourselves a 3rd and 12. In scoring range to make it, you know, 4-point lead. Whatever. Okay, take the points. Not a gimme, 50-yarder, but we're at home. Controlled conditions for the best kicker in the league. 3rd and 11. Make Lamar Jackson earn it. Ooh, we do have a linebacker on a wideout. Try my best. What? Why did he stop? You saw that, right? Was no the input delay switching. That was the CPU just decided, let's give him a fucking head start. Wow, good run. Again, there's always positives. That didn't take a whole lot of time. Got more than enough to go get our get back. 3rd and 10 on the 43, so we are a long field goal, but I'll trust our kicker if we can't get any more yards. I still trust our kicker. What is that? What's that? 60? Nine kick. That's 99 kickback gotta mean something. I want to break a record. Oh, come on! Dude, if there was like one wind, obviously we're inside. That was an out. I think the right circumstance, we could break the all-time record. Now we, god damn, how close was that? At least now we know. At home, that was 100% kick power. That Levy playing like a safety. Big TFL. I think that's his 2nd TFL of the day. How? There's just no point. No point in even playing defense if Lamar takes off, I guess. Can't, like, he must have that superstar ability that nerfs 10 speed on every defender in pursuit and minus 10 tackle. Like, look, how is 48 not closing any of that gap? He literally did a juke and got stuck. There's no. If Lamar didn't break stride, I go, all right, it's Lamar. He literally ran into somebody, had the juke, and my linebacker was running straight the whole time. Tackles can't hold up for us to let anything develop. Maybe a screen, like, can you guys, okay, good news, Colt Miller is back at left tackle. Maybe you guys can get out in space and, like, hit somebody, maybe decleat somebody. That'd be great. Got him. We're not losing. No matter how much bullshit happens, we're going to figure this out. One at midfield. We're going to press the line so he doesn't sneak it. Make him earn it. Oh, 4th and... What are they? Punt. Come on, you got to punt it. You don't got the balls to go for this. That is so fucking embarrassing. Well, this is a fake. Wow. 4th and inches on the 42. You don't trust Lamar Jackson, and we get it on the 25. They don't want us to lose. You don't punt that if the game is like, sometimes I'll think everybody, at some point, you playing Madden franchise mode, you're like, this game has decided we are not going to win this game. They haven't done that yet for us, because they would have went for it. Got it. Oh, as we get hit, Dante Thornton on a slant. And that takes Clary over 300 yards passing. Now the question, no, I'm not even gonna entertain us. If we score, do we go for 2 and just win it? That's too risky for me to put an undefeated season on the line like that. Oh, C4 special time. Let's go get the clock going here a little bit. Oh, fuck, man, we can play defense. Ooh, Keaton Mitchell time against his old team. Not losing. It's like the Bucks. If they were 5% better on both, we'd probably lose 2 in a row if these guys were 5% better. Look, they still got Harbaugh, questionable coaching decisions. I mean, that was just whatever fucking play design that was. I'm not scared. There's not one aspect of this Ravens offense that scared me right now. Okay, we can go back to a man, cover 2 man. We know it's going to be a pass. Let's get there. Actually, you know what? No fucking way. There's no way. They have no time. By 3 yards, we remain undefeated. Dead. 5% better. We are 0-2. I'll even split it. If the Bucs were 2.5% better and the Ravens were 2.5% better, maybe we got 2 losses in a row. But the second the Ravens on the 42 decide to punt it on 4th and it is over. Absolutely couldn't wave the white flag more. I'm pissed, man. I'm always at this point asking, like, someone give us a true challenge. And we're just running through the best teams and finding ways to win. Best teams on our schedule. Kyle Clary, far from his accurate, definitely on the low end for him, 65%, but no picks. Ball did not go in harm's way. Run game was better, still not where it needs to be, but it's better. Brock Bowers, incredible. Our leading receiver coming into this, another just unguardable performance. Defensively, I mean, look at all those plays behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, Lamar Jackson had over 100 yards rushing. He's got to get his. Not enough. We're other end of the tunnel, man. 1-5 Falcons. We're going. I mean, that's week 9 and week 10. Looks like to kick off the next episode. That's going to be tough. Kansas City's always a problem. Jags have been our kryptonite. But trap game, sure. We'll get that out of the way. We'll say it right now. But the 1-5 Falcons, who have a decent pass defense, Bates and Terrell, sure, but they have the worst scoring offense. Let's seal this deal here. Perfect episode. Let's go 8-0. We do need to set our national scouting focus. So for me, that would be what position do we really need? We're pretty stacked. Edge rush, like a young Maxx Crosby's regression's kind of hitting. Is Hall going to get another contract? Like, who do we have actually as free agents right now? I've looked before, but I can't. So Ashton Jeanty will be re-signing him. We have $131 million. So Jeanty will get re-signed. Thornton will get re-signed. Porter will get re-signed. Yeah, it's probably going to be edge rusher. Edge rusher, offensive line. I feel like edge rusher is a little bit more exciting. Kind of set as your focus, even though we could look at tackle, and we actually kind of messed up our scouts here a little bit. So we'll take, I mean, at any point, this not having the perfect expertise, that gives us the little extra challenge come off-season stream time. We'll still have a lot of good details about the top edge rushers in this class. So 2 things before we get into the Falcons game for the final game of the episode. We are obviously at week 8, the trade deadline. We don't really need to make any moves, but you always want to at least see what's being thrown out there. Shedeur Sanders there at quarterback. Couple decent looking running backs for the most part, but like, we don't have a single need. I think our biggest need would be, I think the one play that maybe stood out to me is Anthony Belton at left tackle. We actually talked about him during the preseason, I think it was, because he was like, we need a swing tackle, 79, he's still on the right side of 30. Like, that could be a big time get, especially if we had like a long-term injury at tackle. We're good. We are, as it stands right now, healthy, so that is not something we need to entertain. A couple nice linemen as well, like Wayne Boykin, a 79 star dev guard, only 23 years old, from the Dallas Cowboys. But these are also teams that have limited salary cap room, and I don't want to be moving picks. I'd be moving some of our depth players, and just the state of the salary cap here would make it just more annoying and more hassle than what it's worth to make a trade. Something else kind of cool. It's like we weren't the only team that got like probably a freebie X Factor nose tackle cheese. We got Brad Smith, probably from BYU, Arizona Cardinals, throwing up an 82 X Factor. I mean, we don't need to collect all of them. It's not Pokemon. Outside of that, you just, you go down. There's some depth. Like, this would have been, like, we would have been, if there was an injury, a significant injury, that, X amount of weeks, probably 5, 6+ weeks, I'd be willing to make a move here before the trade deadline. But as far as just trying to get BPA, there's not much there. Now, from a series standpoint, we're 7-0. I think my slider set is in a really, really good spot. I really want, and I've got great feedback from those guys that have gone out and tested my old Madden sliders. But, let's make it a little harder. I think even with how good my team is, we could always strive to get things a little bit more difficult. So I have knocked down my personal quarterback accuracy from 38 down to 35. My pass blocking from 50 down to 48. My wide receiver catching, I took that down too. Just our passing game is lethal. Our passing game is unstoppable right now. I feel like we've done a relatively good job in combating the incredibly easy all Madden run game. I think we've done a pretty good job. I think from my slider standpoint, being pass defense, reaction time, INTs, pass coverage, and making and limiting as much as we can the robo quarterback CPU play. But I do think our passing offense, while it should be very, 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 very good with the team that we've built, let's just see if we, kind of knocking these things down 2-3 points across the board. It makes it just a little bit more challenging, so we're not nearly as automatic as we tend to be. I went up and gave QB accuracy originally on our last slider set was 30 for the quarterbacks. This is one I don't love adjusting too much, but I just want to see if it's going to make the opposing teams maybe a little bit better. Like I was just saying, if a couple of these teams were 5% better, maybe we lose. Maybe our win streak doesn't continue. So maybe we can fix that by bumping quarterback accuracy from 30 up to 33. I bumped up QB pass blocking from 48 to 50. Wide receiver catching went up 2 points from 43 to 45. Everything else will remain the same there. I've also gone ahead. I went injuries up +2 to default 50. We're at 47 from 45. Just to see, maybe just talking about the trade block. We haven't really had any long-term injuries. Have had consistent in and out of the lineup wear and tear type injuries, but we've been very lucky there hasn't been anything long-term this season. And I bumped up speed threshold from 45 to 47 just to see maybe if that gives some of these opposing teams a chance against our speed wide receivers. Start this drive. I'm actually going to leave because the sickos, the diehards, are still here. They are here for game 4 of 4 to see if we can go win. I've been thinking about a new Madden franchise. I'm thinking, and I think we're at a stage right now where I have agreed that if we win a Super Bowl this year, I'm going to run it back for another season. But I have no interest, like to say, if we win a Super Bowl this year. Which is still, again, I'm always going to be trying to maybe adjust just slightly every single time these sliders to make it a harder experience. We're never going to go full bore, but you know what I'm saying? Let's season it a little bit more. I want a little bit more spice to our gameplay that we're getting, just to see if we can find what right there. And I also think in this episode, yes, we've won every game. We haven't dominated every game. Again, I just want to overall make the sliders 5% harder. I think maybe those adjustments that we just made, let's see, because this is a 1-5 Falcons team. Let's see what they can bring to the table. But if we do win this year, to finish my thought, I'm thinking about a series called the Undraftables. I think the biggest thing right now in Madden 26 is I'm so good at drafting. Be arrogant about it. But there's an element, and it's one of the best things that we get to do about the Raiders offseason, is try as a collaborative, crush it. There's no... That's not Michael Penix. There's no trying to keep it... Like I said, there's no trying to keep it realistic. There's no trying to keep it unrealistic. Every single pick that we have, we want to try to crush it. We want to try to make sure it's the best possible pick that you can get. Wow, okay, they're cooking here. I think a series where... And I've done this in a rebuild format before, where it's just obviously a lot of sim. But what about a series like this where we play every game, we try to develop the team, grow and develop the team? Okay, I already don't. Okay, I'll tell you right now. Already, 100%, I'm going to be going back on the speed threshold sliders. That's going to go back because that was not great. But a series where we play every game and I can only draft and build a team up of undrafted players. I think that would be pretty fun. That'd be a nice challenge that I want to see. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Also, fuck! All right, we got ourselves for a nice little spot here. First and 10 on the 22. Good drive, methodical drive. That took way too long. Do you think he can come back to it? That's going to be a pick. Oh! Okay. That was pretty badass. I thought that was going to be interception 100%, but then also you're throwing it to Dante Thornton Jr. He does stuff like that. Great blocking off the right side as well, and Jeanty punches it in a battle of maybe the two best running backs in the NFL. Oh, wow, they turned it over. Come on, you guys. You know what? Hey, refs. Hey, refs. If you said you want to see a C4 special, you could have just asked me. I would have ran the play before. We don't need to do this. I don't need to risk having an injury for an automatic play. Okay. Okay, all right. There we go. How about that? I didn't know I adjusted ref bullshit meter. Okay. So this guy, I gotta check the speeder. Speed check? Like, does he have, like, if he has 90 something, I'll go, okay. No, there's no way. There's no way that he's faster than Lamar Jackson. There's no way he's that fast. 87. No. Like Daniel Jones had 87 speed last year. He wasn't running away from every line. Like, no. All right, okay. We went overboard. We had the sliders where we probably went 15%, making them harder when we only wanted to go 5. But hey, if we're this damn good of a team, a juiced up Falcons still shouldn't beat us. There we go, big grab there. Safe grab, Dante Thornton into Falcon territory. See if we can get this to Howard. Little Brock Bowers get some more of that yardage. Whoa, huge hit. But a nice gain of 9. You know what? Let's go jet pass. This goes to Mitch, I think. They did something weird like this to score. I think we can do something weird like this to score. Let's go, Mitch. We got a shootout on our hands. At midfield. On a rope, man. That is a backup tight end. On a rope. Now, with how our defense has played generally today, though, I do not want to score too early. All right, they use all 3 of their timeouts, but it does put us, if it played good run defense, 3rd and goal on the 6. Oh, he reaches for it. Did we get in? Ooh. I'll go house rules on this. We go for it. I love it. If we kick it, shout out the Falcons for doing a good job. But I will run this clock down another 20 seconds. We'll go. Something to monitor right now. Oh, home run. Ashton Jeanty is hurt. There's some wear and tear things that has Jeanty probably not returning this game. Luckily, we have the best RB2 in the league. What a run. Wish I could be more hyped for that run, but I don't know how hurt Jeanty is right now. Yeah, right, man. This think, you know what? It's not too often you get a rookie that feels like he's the missing piece, right? I think Seth Thigpen's that for our defense. Here we go, Mad Max, huge sack. Right, I mean, they're having a good. Oh, they're bound runs him over too. Love that, a little stank on that sack celebration. First sack of the day, very difficult. Their quarterback he's much more athletic than his stats would imply. For Maxx Crosby to close that one down. Hell of a play. And then we'll just have Thigpen do what he does best, and that's be the best goddamn linebacker in the NFL. And as I said, Jeanty still not returning. Yeah, that's annoying. Keaton Mitchell time. Oh, he's so fun. He's so fun because he's so different. Literally the only thing that Ashton Jeanty is not the best at, that's only what Keaton Mitchell's good at, which is like speed and agility. Got him. I mean, I don't think there's any sliders that are going to really challenge us. Like, our team, like, look at this. Look at 99, 85, 96, 99, all 80s. Also, I guess worth noting that Jackson Powers-Johnson at center got injured early, and it was one of those, like, all right, bruised ribs or something. Has yet to return. So we might have 2 lingering injuries going into the next episode, but we got depth on depth on depth on depth. There we go. Thigpen, another just TFL, 2 yards on Bijan. So Bijan had that huge run in the first quarter, and then since then, the linebackers went, okay, that's enough of that. Okay, Bijan, I'll give you that. It's tough. Come on, Lev. No! They got one guy. Stop the one guy. They're not putting a guy on Dante Thornton. Okay. I didn't even know where he was going. There was a choice route. I was just throwing to him. There's no one within 5 yards of him. And now we have our X Factor for Kyle Clary, which now means we're just going to throw anything up because it's over. Came over. Had a little pulse. But the 1-5 Falcons remind everyone why they're 1-5, and the undefeated Raiders remind everybody why they're undefeated. We go Mad Max again, winning on the outside. His second sack of the day. Damn. Garbage time or not, that's annoying, man. We had green ratings for points allowed, yards allowed. We've lost it this episode. What's the point of being this dominant if you ain't breaking records and you're not letting the backups get in and eat? Keaton Mitchell, I think it's a hat trick for him on the day. Yeah, nice little arm punt. Perfect time. I mean, that's an arm punt. I'm not going to brag about that, but happy we got another turnover. A little shaky at the beginning, and I wish our defense kind of cut out some of the garbage time points. And I also hope that our injury status going into the next game is a lot better. But we distinctly went into the sliders to make the passing game more challenging for us. And Kyle Clary answers the call. 85% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Keaton Mitchell steps in for the injured Ashton Jeanty, which I don't think it's going to be serious. Buck 35, 3 touchdowns. Obviously, that number was inflated or aided by a 68-yard touchdown run, a huge play. But we have all the confidence in the world of Keaton Mitchell if he has to be RB1 for any amount of time that Jeanty is down. Jameson Williams, not too long to J-Mo, leads the team in receptions. 7 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown. Howard with a touchdown. And Dante Thornton, 100 yards on the dot. Shout out Winters as well. Had probably the best catch of the game. Defensively, Maxx Crosby, 4 TFLs, 3 sacks. Seth Thigpen, 11 tackles leading the team, 3 TFLs, a sack and a half. We get a nice little arm punt interception for Jeremy Chin, and that was a perfect performance. A lot of player of the week in that one is Bijan. Hell of a performance, gets it for the NFC side in the L, but both Kyle Clary and Maxx Crosby, clean sweep for the Raiders for offensive and defensive player of the week. And with that, that will do it for today's video. Apologies, this should have came out on Monday. Things kind of added up, so that's why it's here on Tuesday. My apologies. We will have another Raiders episode by the end of the week. We have some realistic rebuilds going. I'm keeping tabs up on Sports Gaming Rosters. He's the content creator that kind of made the 2026 draft class that I like using. He says that last update, that 2027 is almost done. So that's going to be like the meta sweet spot, ideally, for when we get to the realistic rebuilds. We've already done 2 with the Titans and Ravens. I'm going to keep doing those, but as soon as we can get a 2026 and 2027 having 2 years of realistic draft classes, that is really where I kind of want the end game for the realistic rebuilds to be. That should be out tomorrow. And then, yeah, we're going to keep on keeping on with the Raiders franchise. And I do want to keep the pace up because, while, I'll keep the sliders as is. I was a little annoyed with maybe some of the speed things, but it was Bijan Robinson in that Falcons game. We'll keep it as is. But, generally, obviously, I'm very happy with where the sliders are at. You never know. And any given moment, we could get a Madden title update that completely ruins it. So I just want to try and get as much as I can done on this version of Madden, so I don't have to spend a whole lot of time, especially if what if the title update happens and we're just going into the playoffs and we have no idea what the game experience is going to be. That's not going to be good. Also, threw that little tidbit in there. Next franchise series. I'm not avoiding doing pink slips again, but I feel like something like that where it's the undraftables. A franchise where I can only get undrafted players. Is that fun? Would that be cool? Would that get old? I think that the challenge within that would be fun. We'd really appreciate, finding and combing UDFAs that have dev traits, especially post-draft class, that. All those little things. And then the fact that it's not just going to be a rebuild. It's not just going to be a sim series. I'm going to be playing and trying to develop all of these UDFA guys that are going to be, for the most part, well under 70. I think that could be fun. But absolutely, any and all feedback in the comment section below. If it is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Until next time, it's your boy C4. Say peace out, love ya. Have a good one.